Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be watching videos of Judge Judy being an absolute savage.
Case recall. Here's a tip for any future court goers. You probably shouldn't mouth off at the judge following their judgment.
Oh, don't tell me they tried to mouth off of Judge Judy. Are you stupid? The one person you don't want to start an argument or give a bit of sass to is Judge Judy.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Get the dog. Excuse me, step out.
What did he just say?
Oh, damn, what did he just say? Judge Judy kinda is like a parrot. Does that make any sense? Something about her, like you have to keep your wits up around her.
In this particular case, the defendant opens a huge can of worms when he vocally denies Judy's ruling. Judy then threatens to withhold his plane ticket home if he does not abide by her judgment.
Can she even do that? Hold his plane ticket? Imagine Judge Judy's like, do you want to do something, sunshine? You're spending 10 years in jail.
We flew you in from Washington.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Do you understand?
No, I understand, yes.
Do you know how expensive it's going to be for you to get home?
It's not often that we see the inner workings of Judge Judy, but this little glimpse proves fascinating. It also proves that Judy is a total beast who takes absolutely no crap from anyone.
Exactly, she's literally like that really one scary teacher in school. She was basically holding the plane ticket above his head. She was like, you want this, sweetheart? Well then you better shut up.
And may we say, it is highly satisfying seeing the smug defendant being put in his place, knowing full well that he can't do anything about it.
I mean, yeah, I feel like everyone can relate to that. Like, we all love it whenever someone who's rude gets what they deserve. And it happened to him.
You abide by my decision, or we do a zippity-doo-dah for you.
Not if he wants to go home anyway.
Oh my god, look at her zippity zuba. Is that what she said? I feel like Judge Judy would be the best friend ever, but also the worst person to have as your enemy.
You are a moron. Judge Judy really doesn't mince words. Here, the defendant, one Kathleen Kreftmeyer, told her 6-year-old daughter that her father may not in fact be her real father.
And you did that because I don't believe in keeping secrets from my kids. Yes. You're a moron.
This causes Judy to call Kathleen a moron before going on a rant about how stupid that decision was.
Wait, so I'm confused. So basically the mother said to the 6-year-old daughter that her father might not actually be her father. Okay, first of all, that's like a discussion you should be having with like someone else, not your child. And also, if you don't know that they're possibly the father, why don't you get a DNA test?
You are an example of why people should have to take tests before they're allowed to have children.
It all ends with one of the best takedowns in Judge Judy history. You are one of the most marginal people that I've come across in a long time, and you haven't even said 2 words.
Yet again, I'm not even there and I feel like I should be put into jail. If I ever end up in court, please make sure it's not Judge Judy's court.
We love a good roast, and this was a roast for the ages.
And also, that clip was like so old. She's been doing the show since like 1997. How many years is that? That is like 25 years. She's been on TV for a long time.
Breasts or college fund? This episode concerned defendant Sandy Nguyen, a woman who received some money for a breast augmentation surgery. According to Judy, Sandy has a young child, no job, and no future prospects of any kind. Yet she spent nearly $5,000 for bigger breasts.
Okay, so this woman got given £5,000. Was it specifically for breasts? Or was it like for her child? If she spent the money that was meant to be given to the child on her boobs, she is a horrible mother.
Asking a friend to co-sign a loan for you for $4,800. You have a young child. You have no future, no career, no nothing.
Yeah, so basically she wants to get a loan so she can get plastic surgery rather than feeding her child and giving her child stuff. I've noticed that like a lot of parents do stuff like that. What's the other thing? I've sometimes seen parents who talk about not having enough money to, you know, like get their children Christmas presents, but they spend loads of money on alcohol and cigarettes and like designer purses. Well, designer purses are probably fake. It's quite crazy because people need to look at how much money they get and like what it should be spent on.
This really rubs Judy the wrong way, and she tells Sandy that it would have been smarter to put the money into a college fund than on her chest. It all ends with Judy telling Sandy to not have any more children, the implication being that she's too stupid to have more.
Yet again, she just says it like that. I mean, to be fair, this probably was back before 2012. I'm telling you, I've been watching old TV programs recently and they are savage, especially the ones from like before 2014.
So yeah, you could probably say that Judy knows the value of a dollar.
That some people say that being an only child is not a good thing. In your daughter's case, perfect.
I love how she just says it like that. I mean, yet again, think of it, that is someone's mum. I wouldn't know if I liked a mum like that. Like, I always think about it. Would you rather prefer, like, a really young mum who's lively and, you know, bubbly? Or would you maybe like an older mum who doesn't really act like that or isn't like that or doesn't understand it? I've got the slightly older mum. But to be honest, I'm kind of like Gen Z-ing my mum. Like, she's starting to get the stuff I'm into.
Interrogating a child. Even children aren't safe from Judy's ownage.
I know children are not safe. Yet again, she is like a scary teacher.
Plaintiff Lisa White claims that a young child was throwing rocks in the street and that one of the rocks hit her car, causing some damage. Judy proceeds to bring up Dylan, the little kid who was throwing the rocks.
I was rolling them across the road and she was going like 70.
Oh my god, the child seems absolutely terrified. Why is he talking like that? I mean, why is a child in court? Like, that's actually quite scary. I've watched videos online where like really young kids are in court, whether they've been like caught up in like a crime or like something happened to their parents. But like, imagine little kids like that in court.
Dylan tells some blatant lies and even causes the audience to laugh, but Judy is not the one for humor.
Oh my god, wait, so he lied to Judge Judy? Oh god, if you thought adults were getting the worst of it, this little kid's about to get it.
She proceeds to work the truth out of Dylan. Granted, it didn't exactly take much, before slapping his mother with a $300 repair bill.
Okay, so does the mother know that he done it? Because like, maybe she doesn't know. I mean, if a child tells you something, sometimes you have to take it with like a little pinch of salt. You don't know, like kids lie all the time. I remember whenever I was in secondary school, I'd done something in the primary school, not bad, but like I was there to help out. Or was it there? Something happened where like I was in a school and like a little kid like lied. I think there was like a little like scrap and they were like hurting each other and I basically broke it up and like when a kid said I slapped him and like that just didn't happen.
Judge Judy is scary enough.
One of the rocks hit her car.
Yes.
See how easy that was?
Just imagine being interrogated by her when you were a kid.
I think this clip was like 10 years ago, so this kid's gonna be my age now. Where is this kid now? And did he actually wing it at the car? Imagine it was the mum all along, she just set the kid up.
My children are better looking than you. Judy can spot a lie from a mile away. In this case, plaintiff Dalton was telling a story that Judy thought was a load of baloney, causing her to yell at Dalton and accuse him of lying.
I don't believe a word of what you just said.
Yet again, she's yelling at kids like that. Like, I look, he would love to do that. I mean, I'd be the worst judge ever, because I'm telling you right now, if I were having a bad day, it's getting taken out on the kids and the people like that. But, and also with Judge Judy, like, I'd be so scared that I was accused of doing something which I didn't, and then she, like, took their side.
Once it was all over, Judy stated that he wasn't cute or good looking enough to get one over on her, causing Dalton to grin with delight. What makes the clip even funnier is the reaction of the woman in the background.
You may be able to get over on that with that sweet face, on them, with that sweet face, but you don't get over on me.
She looks so utterly shocked and horrified that Judy took a shot at Dalton's looks, and it's just all too relatable.
I mean, to be fair, he is sat there with a big smug smile on his face. He kind of looks like me. I'm gonna do the same smile as him. Look at us, who are we to see him? I feel like we do. Like, look at us. That is literally me.
My children are better looking than you, sir, and they didn't get over on me either.
Yet again, a savage. You couldn't say a kid to that anymore, especially in these years, because you would get cancelled.
Take like out of the dictionary. We all know that the incessant use of the word like gets really annoying after a while.
That is literally me. I'm so sorry if I repeat words constantly. I've got the worst vocabulary ever. And also, if you're ever watching my videos and like I say something and it doesn't make sense, I probably do mean to make sense, but like I'm thinking about it in my head and then whenever it comes out of my mouth, it comes out wrong. Does that make sense? Like I was watching one of my last videos and like I was just chatting pure rubbish. What I was saying just did not come out the right way.
So it's no surprise that Judy went absolutely ballistic after hearing it one too many times.
When did you give the plaintiff checks from that bank account?
I know this is like got nothing to do with the video. I just said the word like and she's whinging about it. But doesn't that woman kind of look like Meghan Markle? Was Meghan Markle and Judge Judy before she married into the royal family?
Like 3 months
Not
ago?
like.
3
Not
months
like.
ago.
I don't want to hear like. I want you to take like out of the dictionary.
For sure.
That's me whenever it comes to roadmen. Like, I don't know why, but they always, like, say bruv. I feel like in London, they've got, like, their own language. Whenever I'm in London, everyone always says bruv or stuff like that. And it's like, why are you saying bruv? People from Northern Ireland to go there and then they'll get, like, a London accent and start speaking like they're from London. And it's like, you don't speak like that.
The plaintiff starts every answer with a long and protracted, like, causing Judy to snap.
Oh my god, she would not like my accent. I don't know why I drag out my words. Someone said to me recently, they're like, why'd you drag out your words? And it's like, I don't know why, I just do it. It's like something I naturally do. In Northern Ireland, there's different types of Northern Irish accents. And I feel like I've definitely got the one where like I drag out my words. I mean, some other Northern Irish people do it. My cousins don't do it. She actually popped up to me recently and she was like, this guy talks like you. And I like listened to his voice and I was like, I hope I don't sound like that.
What are you asking me for? And you use the word like again.
She also grows so incensed at his continued use of the word that she denies him a drink of water.
Oh my god, you can't do that, Judge Judy. That's evil. Maybe he's like used to saying it. Maybe it's like his only words that he uses. Yet again, I don't want to be in her court because I'm terrified of her and I always repeat and drag out my words.
And he ends up confusing her with his prolonged and meandering storytelling.
Well, I don't usually use checks because I don't know how to write them. And
Following this whole story?
so You want me to continue?
You're listening. Keep going.
Suffice to say, it was a little difficult getting this whole story worked out, what with all the rambling and likes.
I kind of feel bad for him because he probably doesn't even realize, like, he doesn't even know what he's in there for. Or does he? Maybe he's pretending to be dumb.
Rocket science. Defendant Ashley Hunter did something many of us have done, pushed her friend into a pool.
Okay, I mean, I haven't done that. I have not done that whatsoever.
Only her friend was holding her iPhone at the time, and now she wants Ashley to pay for it.
Oh my god, so she broke the iPhone. I'd be furious if someone done that to me. Especially this iPhone, like, see this iPhone right here, it costs $1,000. And the new iPhone came out as well. Oh, do you like my lock screen? It's kind of like, what is that? It's like Nemo. Apparently I got, or what does Nemo look like? Is it Dory? I think I've got Dory as my lock screen.
When I felt awful after it happened.
Well, you felt awful. That means you pay for it if you feel awful.
It's a very simple case. You could almost say that it's not rocket science. In fact, this is exactly what Judy tells Ashley. And just to turn the screw a little tighter, Judy asks Ashley if she knows what rocket science is.
Yet again, she's just so sassy. She's like, do you even know what rocket science is? I kind of want to see if there's another video where like people fight Judge Judy. Imagine Judge Judy gets into a fight.
Isn't that rocket science? What is rocket science?
Rocket science is when the scientists find out things about space.
That is literally me. Like, that's what I would say. I mean, I did go to a few space exposition places whenever I was younger and I was obsessed with them. So I literally think it means the same thing.
This results in a brilliant and adorable answer that has Judy, Bird, the plaintiff, the audience, and even her own mother laughing. That alone probably hurt more than anything Judge Judy had to say.
Exactly, because she's embarrassing. Everyone's laughing at you, including your own mother. I mean, in the future, don't shove your friend into the pool, because then you'll be back in her court.
Do you honestly believe you have a case? Now, that is not something you want to hear in court. This surprisingly dark case concerns a 14-year-old boy who took his mother's car and went on a joyride with the defendant's daughter.
I think I've actually heard of this case before. I think what happened in the end was the kid accidentally hit someone and they died. So this isn't like a funny case, this is a pretty serious one.
However, they got into an accident and the defendant's daughter was killed in the crash.
It's worse than what I thought it was. The actual daughter died. I mean, that's why I never want to drive a car for its full, because I would kill someone like he did. And then second of all, like, I'm just terrified of being behind a wheel.
I mean, do you honestly believe that you have a case?
The plaintiff, the 14-year-old boy's mother, wants the defendant to pay for both her son's medical bills and her car, as the daughter was driving her car at the time of the accident.
There is something very wrong with you.
But because the plaintiff gave the teenagers access to both the car and the keys, she was slapped with a $5,000 counterclaim, called an idiot, and had her son's physical appearance insulted by Judy.
Wait, so I'm so confused. I kind of get the case, but then I kind of don't. But yet again, Judge Judy, don't take it out on the kids, take it out on the mother. I mean, honestly, you might as well take it out on him. Because of him, he literally, like, lost someone's life. Someone is dead because of him.
He was able to come with you to court today, and he doesn't look like he's missed a meal.
Yet again, she's just a savage. I mean, he's lucky he's not going to jail, because think of it, someone literally lost their daughter. Like, that isn't funny, that's quite serious. And I think in the end, the mother of the son, like, tried to, like, sue the woman who, like, lost her daughter. It's crazy.
Stay in school. You should never, ever attempt to school Judge Judy, because she will throw it right back in your face, and you will quickly find yourself on some top 10 list on the internet.
With how many different women do you have these 10 children? I'll give you a second, just a second. I don't want you to make a mistake. I'll let you think about it for a second.
10 children? Oh my god. 10 children? He's proper populating the world, ain't he?
Judy learns that the defendant has 10 children with about 4 different women.
About 4 of them, including, your daughter?
I'm sorry, what? Your daughter? Earlier in the video I said I hope someone clapped back, and he done it, and now he's gonna regret it.
After learning this, he adds in a little snarky comment by stating that one of the women is Judy's daughter. She went surprisingly easy on him, but she still stated that he should have stayed in school instead of the bedroom, and even referenced his unfortunate children.
Oh my god, yeah, think of it, that's like the father of 10 children. How is he literally gonna look at Judge Judy and be like, 4 women, including your daughter? Like, are you taking the mickey?
Your show, but this is my episode.
No.
Shut up.
Even easy Judge Judy is still scary Judge Judy.
Yeah, she's been so easy. Like, we literally seen what she was saying earlier in this video. I'm telling you, this guy got off easy. Well, anyways, that's where we're gonna leave that video there. That is Judge Judy being a savage. If you'll see me make more videos like this in the future, let me know, definitely will. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're a subscribing, and yes, I'll see you all in my next video.